Yoshiaki Kawajiri is no stranger to my channel. I've already covered some of his other movies, including the absolute batshit Wicked City and the slightly lesser weird, but still pretty weird, Demon City Shinjuku. The guy has a penchant for making very stylistic but incredibly bizarre films. His 1989 OVA, GOKU Midnight Eye, is no exception to that track record. It tells the story of an ex-detective now turned private investigator named GOKU, minus all the Super Saiyan stuff, who must try and figure out why a bunch of other detectives are all killing themselves off. As to be expected from this director, the cause is far stranger than what you'd expect. It's not some virus or chemical that's causing all these strange deaths. No, it's actually a naked chick with peacock feathers that come out of her back with creepy-ass eyes that basically mindfuck you into shooting yourself. What did you really expect from the same guy that made a movie with a spider chick that had a piranha plant between her legs? I mean, come on. Pretty early into the OVA, our hero comes face to face with the peacock lady and does probably the most badass thing a person could do in this situation. He stabs himself in the eye. That's fucking hardcore. But then he just accidentally drives off a bridge and nearly dies anyway. Talk about a bad fucking day. It's here where the whole Midnight Eye comes into play. Some mysterious unknown entity gives Goku a replacement eyeball that is basically a supercomputer that can control any electronic device on the planet, or even outside the planet. You can tell it's futuristic because it has 80s dial-up sounds. Which begs the question, why? When he uses the eye to track the location of the villain and projects himself onto one of the giant screens in the city square, he doesn't just, I don't know, take over a car and run him over? I mean, you can take control of a literal satellite dish in space, but all you're gonna do is talk shit on a TV screen? That's weak, dude. But not only does he get a super eye, but he also gets a stick. Hell yeah. But no, in all seriousness, this stick is awesome, and can somehow extend literally hundreds of feet long, and has the ability to stab through a person's chest, rip them open, and have no blood on it at all. That's magical. Now I'm a huge fan of the art direction that a lot of these 80s and early 90s anime had. Jet black shadows, neon colors everywhere, overly saturating the reds and blues. Everything looks very noir, and I love it. It's even got a pretty rad 80s soundtrack to go along with all this awesomeness. The dub isn't half bad, to be honest. Goku is voiced by Steve Bloom, who really doesn't need any sort of introduction to anime aficionados. He's arguably one of the most well-known voice actors out there, with a voice as recognizable as Troy Baker's or Spike Spencer's. However, Yoshiko, our female love interest essentially, sucks. Helen Vale provided her voice, and you can damn well tell she's never done voice work before, cause fuck is her delivery total ass. Actually, you know what that delivery reminds me of?
Sakama! Oh my god!
It's not as good as Wicked City, but honestly, Goku Midnight Eye ain't half bad. Aside from the ass voice acting from the girl, my only real complaint is that it has some crappy pacing issues and leaves some questions unanswered. I feel like the manga this is based on probably answers some of those. Now keep in mind, there is a sequel, which isn't really so much a sequel as it's just a volume 2, and I haven't seen that. But I will review it when I see it, but as it stands, this first OVA feels pretty standalone. You can watch it from start to finish and be entertained. If anything, it'll just entice you to watch part 2 so you aren't left in the dark. Plus, name one other movie where you get to watch a little dude decked in a suit of armor riding a naked vampire chick with literal fucking motorbike handlebars on her back. If that doesn't sell this, then nothing will.